This is absolutely embarrassing. Hello there, everybody. My name is Zayred, and welcome back to part 14, 13, I believe. No, 14 of Kamen Remember Heroes. In case you're wondering why I'm saying that, I kind of messed up. Well, I deleted the parts before I uploaded them. I had them fully edited and everything, but don't worry, it's just for parts 14 and 15, so you should be getting them as soon the same day I'm actually recording this. But there was another issue that just recently popped up. So I went through the room right after that, shot down that little. I'll tell you exactly what I did because you won't be able to see me do it right now. I shot down that little room. I shot down the area in that little room, a little ball in that room, and then I picked up 3 medals. Those medals are the Puto Tirana medals. I just actually finished the section of that before I came to the realization of the matter being that I completely forgot to hit record. Thankfully, that's not much to miss, but I did want to let you know at least what happened. And I'll talk about those medals real quick while I'm doing this, because I actually went back for a bit to show that I not only still have this thing, but also when it comes to Edgy, I do have the Puto Tirana medals, but I'll show those off in a little bit. And that is our next opponent, but I'm going to talk about the medals real quick. The Kyoto Greed medals are, or as I call them, the Power Rangers Dino Thunder medals. No, seriously, those things are the same medals as the Dino Zord, or Abare-O in Dino Thunder, or Abarenja. It's actually kind of funny, but the way Edgy gets those medals is actually terrifying. There's a case that contains medals that have never been seen or used before. Dr. Maki and Kazadi, I believe, open it up, and the medals go flying into Edgy to turn and basically possess him a little bit. He then transforms against his will. He's not even moving. It's the belt moving on its own with the O scanner scanning itself, and he turns directly into pure greed. While doing so, freezing his opponents, them unfreezing, and commenting on the fact of the matter being that he seems a lot like them. And these are the first 2 dinosaur greeds, so that's actually kind of interesting. And then these greeds, they try to fight him to the best of their ability. They could take the fly high up the sky. One of Puto Tirana's medals, again being Abba Ranger, is a pterodactyl. So they just fly up to the air and kill. And he kills one. He manages to beat them down to the ground, then kills one of them with his little tendrils on his sides. He then uses them. After that, he then reaches into the ground and pulls out his weapon, the Metagabrio. It's a axe bazooka. He then puts those medals in there and uses the bazooka mode to kill the other greed. After that, Kamen Rider Birth, his secondary rider, who we'll be getting to at some point, tries to kill him. Tries to just go, "That was nice, Edgy." But since the greed medal's taking over, he immediately attacks him. And this is Edgy, so it makes it more terrifying because Edgy is one of the most kind-hearted writers ever. He's no Kuga or Forze, or Kota from Gaim, but he's up there. Also, I do apologize for using that as a time to skip over, but I do know Zeus's deal here is just playing God. I wonder if they did that just because of the fact that he's voiced by Dio. Although I kind of would like to see him come back somehow, and if they ever make a sequel to this game. You know, I never questioned this earlier, but how did Double get that on this island? Okay, now it's time to beat Terror Dragon down for the first time. No, seriously, I don't know how many times we fight this thing, but I do know we fight him a good number of times. Oh, I also kind of realized something kind of funny. Besides the black on there, the colors are silver and gold, which are the colors on Double's, which are the colors that represent the size on Kamen Rider Double's, I'm sorry, when I'm blinking on how to say this right. But first, I'm not even going to try and butcher the name of this one. Steer using the right stick, R2 to dodge, and triangle to attack. Battle details. Take down aerial enemies with the... I'm not going to try to butcher that again. Elevation features, chains, time taken to different enemies. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. And I've been pushing the wrong button to try and shoot, so I'm already at a good start. Oh, and you can't actually lose this. I've done it multiple times, actually. And in case you're wondering why I'm playing horribly, it is currently 2-something in the morning right now. I'm also doing this just so I can get back on track, because again, I'm blowing parts 14 and 15 on the same day. I don't know how I dodged that, but I'm not complaining. Come on. Okay, I just barely got the S rank, and I just barely got to hit him before he could hit me. But again, that's not the last time we're going to see that thing. Oh yeah, they do give you the option to retry, but no. And here's where we get something kind of cool and kind of interesting. And it kind of makes me wish this game was a lot longer, because this isn't the only thing like this. This is Muchiri, everyone. So, fun fact here. This is one of the things I'm angry kind of with the game. Because since it's agreed, we're always going to get the medals from it eventually. And I do like Muchiri's form, but here's the only problem with that. There's an entire medal set for O's featuring medals that were never in show proper. And in my opinion, those other ones look a lot better than Muchiri. There's even a version using the Future Riders medals. Like, I think that I kind of wish that all those were in the game just so we could have everything. No, here's the problem with that. You're spending more time asking can you instead of should you. Because here's the thing. If you keep bringing back things, you're eventually going to bring back the chick who had the yesterday dopant. And your death could possibly be planned incredibly easily using that dopant. Hmm. Alright, and with that, I'm switching my riders out. Okay, I'm switching to edgy just because of the fact that I'm still mad about that whole thing. Cause I was doing pretty well. I got to that point finally because I had to go back from a way earlier point within this game in order to get to where I was. Finally got past that part, and then that crap happens. God, that's beyond frustrating to me. Just because the fact of the matter being that I was actually doing okay, and I was actually talking about stuff when I could. But okay, I actually do have a little bird by me. But luckily, I'm not too far behind, considering the fact that I know exactly where I have to stop in order to get what I need. Ugh. I mean, it would help. It's also just because Oz is freaking out because he knows what these things are capable of. Heck, remember, he turned into a greed at one point. That's not true, Reggie. You're always awesome. You only understand the ones you love after they're gone, aren't they? Aren't you, Edgy? I do apologize for that. That's a constant joke that I have with Edgy and Ankh. Alright. Nope. Victory is mine. Okay, with that HP is restored, and we get a new Candroid. Ah. The Gorilla Candroid. Where you at, little buddy? No, seriously, where is he? Huh, did he not give me the option, or did I just mess it up? Huh, this is kind of funny, because this is going to be a bit different, because I think it's the first time I ever did the first fight in this area without that thing. I actually did the same thing with the Taka Candroid a minute ago. And apparently it's not going to give me the little guy back. Oh well. Okay, now I got him out of the way. Ah, God. Oz's jingles never get old to me. No, I still do have to admit, one of my favorite things about Oz is... Oh, God, no. Why did I... The game gave me an opportunity, and I mess it up. I just grabbed this out of retaliation. Out of frustration. Fun fact here, I actually don't have this one in my main file, mostly due to the fact of the matter being that I completely forgot about it. I'm not doing that right now. Because in this file, I don't technically care. Like, in my other file, you'll see all the other stuff I've gotten. But for right now, nothing for this one. Ooh. And apparently they're T1 memories. Which I find funny because T1s are technically the weaker. The T1s are the dopant memories. They're basically the drugs. And that's not a joke. They legitimately inject them, and if you don't use it or quit, you suffer from incredible withdrawals. That's not a joke or anything. That legitimately happens at one point during the show. We see what happens when people stop using those things. It's actually really messed up. The same thing with no, that's about it. I don't think there's anything worse than that. Actually, I'm surprised. With them bringing back Eternal, I'm surprised they didn't bring back... Oh god, I'm sorry, it's a spoiler. They do bring him back. But I'm kind of surprised that within these fights for the guy memories, they didn't manage to find a way to bring in his crew. No, you don't. Come on. Ah, crap! I should have just stayed in my lane. God, I love this form. Help me! I'm gonna kill you better and better. Alright. Oh yeah, fun fact. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you see how that thing how O's symbol on his chest looks like a medal? Turns out you can actually get the actual medals that represent these combinations. I don't think they work properly in the O's driver, but it's still kind of cool. And here's why we get the Luna memory. A Kamen memory containing the memories of the Earth, used by Kamen Rider Double's transformation and form changes, containing the illusionary power. It possesses supernatural abilities. God, what is with me? Used by Shotaro's partner Philip. Again, you can tell by the silver tip on there. Because Phillips are gold and Shotaro's are... Phillips are silver, Shotaro's are gold. And with that, we have everything except for Fang Joker. But then again, I can kind of understand why that's not in the game at all, except for in the New Game Plus stuff, because that opened a new can of worms. Like, how did Philip get to the island? Although, to be fair, usually Philip's not too far from Shotaro, so in this case, that would actually make sense. Also, the thought just occurred to me: we were just at the factory earlier. Why did Shotaro not comment on that? Because wasn't that the same pier where he got beat up by him in the beginning? The lunar memory. Lunar memory allows transformation into lunar type forms, which make power of the illusion and deception. Lunar Trigger, its main one, because this is the one you'll see in advertisements of these two being together. A combination of the Lunar Memory and Trigger memory. Lunar Trigger can fire homing bullets. It's like that. God, I can never remember that movie. I know it had Morgan Freeman, but it's the one where he could curve the bullets. It's basically that. Only difference is he can do it automatically with this form. Lunar Metal. A combination of the lunar memory and the metal memory. Lunar metal lets you extend the metal staff to execute a broad range of attacks. When to use: rotate the metal staff to repel enemy projectiles or to attack the enemy. R1 is the shift guard. And then Mr. Fantastic form. A combination of lunar memory and the Joker memory. Lunar Joker can use tricky attacks involving elastic arms and legs. His elastic limb allowed for varied attacks. R1 to grab and approach enemy. Acquire lunar memory in order to use the bicycler final use and the bicycler and the biker break charge in Cyclone Joker extreme unique attacks. Okay, cool. But now time to switch to this form. And now to immediately leave this form to show this off. Let's make this a lunar show, everyone. Okay, I showed that off. I need to move because I just realized what I did. Wait, does that not count just because I didn't see it? And yes, you can do that with just about any enemy who's able to be grabbed. Okay, we got that out of the way. Move to higher levels using Lunar Joker. Alright, let's do this. Okay, that was my own fault. And that's my own fault again because I'm pushing the wrong button. Okay, I don't like how I had to jump in order to get that one. I do like how it does show that I feel bad for him because it's like he's just so used to all the crap she does. I kind of believe what the Toku cast said when it came to them. Basically, if he needs Philip because if not, Oddkill would probably be in a ditch somewhere. No, I know what would really happen. While he puts her in that ditch, he's playing Nobody's Perfect just for the irony. Wait, I can do that? Okay, that's new. Oh my god, that's cool. Indeed we have, I. And with that, we've completed this section. Okay, so I'm going to leave off for right now, just so I have enough space to actually have another part next time, because the next part we just get 0-1. So thank you all for taking time out of your day to watch. I really do appreciate that. This has been Zayred, and until next time, everyone, please take care.